Hey Barney's Musos, here's some tips I have for getting the most of your preparation for singing and leading stuff in church. It's a paraphrasing exercise. This is to help us deal with the lyric part of each of the songs. You can see what I've done here on my exercise for the Behold the King tune. First step on the left hand side is write down the lyrics. You could just print them out or stuff, but I think actually writing them out helps them sink in and appreciate them in a different way, and that's what we're trying to do. So that's my tip for first step. Second column, you can roughly see here, is your paraphrase. This is putting the content into your own words, to giving you space to put notes or ideas that come to you to help it you really engage with that. This is a poetic version, and this is a more just reflective or I guess prose version of it. You're just pulling it apart so that you can unpack all the meaning there. A third column is, if I was to sing this stuff and really mean it, what would it be for me? And this is the emotions. This is the section here. Write down how it would feel to sing this with genuine emotion, or a range of things that come to mind about how, if you were to engage not only your understanding of it, but your heart, your feelings. And then a fourth column to finish off, a summarizing prayer. After having been through this and sung it with awareness of God with you and what He's done for you and the meaning of those things, where it's appropriate singing it to Him, what would you pray? How relate to God here? And in particular, it's meant to pick up the themes or be useful as you would summarize the prayer or lead others before or after. So we can quickly take a little look at what I've done so you can just get the picture. This is all going to be very personal, as well as some elements that are just a bit more objective. For instance, see, I take the first line, I see the Prince of Peace, His people before me, I see their cloaks laid at His feet, I see the triumph of His humble procession, Hosanna to God, the people sing. So I can, I know I've looked and found that it's Mark 11, there's this version of that, Jesus' entry into Jerusalem. There's people praising Him, they're using the right words at this point. And the emotions that occurred to me, there's, oh, okay, I know what's coming, because I know what happens after Palm Sunday. And for me, that would mean tentative singing of Hosanna to God, because I'm aware of what's coming in the song and what historically is going on there. The pre-chorus, they were the same that felt no loss as Christ was nailed upon the cross. More because of what they could get out of it. Were they singing this because they were thinking of what they could get out of it? That's my understanding of some of this, as well as that summarizing where we know the story is headed. The emotions of this is serious, this is awkward, there's injustice going on, this is wrong. So I guess even connected to that would be some sort of anger. Yeah. Anyway, I don't need to go through all of these things. You get the picture. Questions as they come up that you need to kind of refer to someone else and ask about. An example of that might be, say, down here in the chorus, where it says, "For though I was lost, now the curtain was torn, and my soul can sing, behold the King of Heaven." Of course, this curtain refers to the curtain in the temple that separated people from the presence of God. My soul can sing, behold the King of Heaven, as that curtain's torn, symbolizing that we now have access to the Father through Jesus. Thankfulness, love and relief and wonder. And a prayer, dear Lord, thank you for Jesus and His obedience to your will. Thank you that He brought me forgiveness. He got what I deserved and I get what He deserves. Thank you that I can sing Hosanna to God. Please, Lord, help me to live in line with this and not ever denying you. So there's some of the ideas that I would do. If you've gone through that and you've genuinely prayed through that and thought it out, I really can't see how that's not going to set you up well to be able to lead others in making the most out of doing that, engaging with God with heart, mind, soul, and strength as you do it, which is what we're aiming to do. Thanks for your time. Cheers.